So let's settle the debate. How long does a roof last in the hot Florida sun? Hey guys, I'm Nicholas Schroeder. Standing in front of me on the ladder is Justin Schroeder. We are the Schroeder Brothers, Berkshire Hathaway Results Realty. Why am I sitting on a roof? Why? Because I don't like heights, and he doesn't either. That's why he's not up here. Anyway, wanted to talk about roof life in the state of Florida, because it's different than many, many other places. Unless you're in the Caribbean, then not a whole lot else compares to the sun that we get here in the Sunshine State. So did a little research, but let me preface it with this. I am not a home inspector, nor am I a roofing contractor. I can only discuss the things that I have run into firsthand, and we've run into them quite a bit lately, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. But let's just go over the couple types of roofs that are common in the state of Florida. You do have your contractor grade, which is a 3-tab asphalt shingle, which is very similar to this. The asphalt shingle, the 3-tab, they have an expected life of anywhere between 10 and 12 years. That is the most economical, but it also has the shortest lifespan of all three. Next is your architectural shingle, which you'll see whenever they're laid. It's actually, this is going to be a 3-tab, or is this architectural? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a roofing contractor. But your architectural, which is a little bit higher grade than your contractor grade, of course, those are going to last anywhere between 15 to 20, definitely going to lean more towards the 15 side. That's also an asphalt shingle. The reason being, we get a lot of high winds, and obviously we get the sun, but the high winds, it blows off the granules that are on these gravel shingles, and that in turn makes them weaker. So with the wind, with the sun, with the rain, everything, it definitely has a major effect on the asphalt shingles. Next up is going to be your metal style roof. You have aluminum roofs and things like that. Believe it or not, those have an expected life of about a little over 17 to 20 years, somewhere in that range. I'm sure you can get some more out of it if you take care of it, as with most roofs. And then on the top end, you have your clay tile roofs. And those, if you are willing to put the money in or willing to purchase a home that does have that, you're looking at a minimum of 50 years. They say they can go up to 100 years. So it's kind of a one-time, you buy it one time and you won't have to worry about that roof ever again. Now, talking about the asphalt shingle roof, if you see like the one I'm sitting on, this one is, Justin, you said architectural, but it is approximately 14 years old. So if you see, I don't know if you can see it or not in the video here, but the end of the shingle does start to curl up a little bit, and that is over time. That's what it'll do. That's what the heat does. That's why we get sunspots, things like that. There's an effect also on the shingles. So this roof is nearing the end of its what they would call usable life. So this would be definitely an example. So looking for the curling, looking for the thinning granules, it's definitely things you want to kind of take a look at. Now, why does it really matter? If a roof's not leaking, why should you care? Well, you may not care as the homeowner, but your insurance company will care. If a roof is nearing the end of its, like I said, usable life expectancy, many insurance companies, because they are in the business of risk management, will shy away from putting a policy together for your home. So you will in turn eliminate some of the options of homeowner insurance based upon the age of your roof. Now, we've dealt with this recently on a number of properties, homes that were built in the early 2000s in the state of Florida. We do have a lot of vacation rentals, as most would expect. So those homes built in 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, those homes, most of them in a lot of those areas where the vacation rentals are nearing the end of their expected life. So as a buyer, if you're looking at a home built in that period of time, you want to know how old that roof is, because it's going to be a cost that you're going to have to incur within the next couple years, provided you're able to get the insurance on that home. And a roof in the state of Florida on average is anywhere, what do you say, Justin? Between $12,000 and $15,000. So that is definitely something you have to budget in. Just some things to keep in mind when you do start looking. Even though a home may look like it's a fantastic price, you definitely need to know how old that roof is, because that could be a significant difference of money you're going to be coming out of pocket. You'll have your down payment, obviously, when you purchase the home and your closing costs and things like that. But you never know, 4 or 5 years down the road, maybe less, you're going to have that cost of that new roof of anywhere between $12,000 to $15,000. So guys, hopefully that helps you. Again, I am not a home inspector. I speak with mine regularly, so I do get some information from him. But I'm not a roofing contractor, but I just wanted to kind of clear up some of the confusion. Like I said, we're running into it more and more right now because of the boom of homes that were built in the early 2000s around in our Central Florida area. So just some good information for you. Obviously, if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to us on our website, liveflowlife.com. And just to reiterate, we are putting out new videos each and every Monday. We ask that you click subscribe if you like what we're doing. If you click the little bell, it'll give you an alert whenever we do put a new one out. I will put some links down in the description that will allow you to do a little more research into roof life in the state of Florida. That way, if you're looking, you can kind of get a good idea. If you're doing your own research on a home, you're looking at the public records, tax cards, things like that. If the permit was pulled as it should have been on a roof, it'll give you a really good idea. It'll tell you exactly when that roof was done, so you know how old it is. And on the seller's disclosure, it's supposed to be disclosed as well. So once again, liveflowlife.com. Guys, I'm Nicholas Schroeder. Over there on the ladder, I'll put a picture up here in just a second, is Justin, not wanting to get on the roof. We are the Schroeder Brothers, Berkshire Hathaway Results Realty. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.